Hello, my good friends. Oh my goodness. So I just finished off some spaghetti, and we're gonna get into some good stuff. Well, not so much good for this country, because no the golfers' luck is just not that good. You know, I tell people all the time, don't stand near the golfer. You're gonna get hit by lightning for real. And just having some just trying to open this with one hand. Coke Zero, also known as a Zero Rush in the rush free zone. Coke Zero rocks. Unlike Rush, they suck. And Greg Sir's band. I know Greg Sir is saying, hey, my band's in the Hall of Fame, and well, they work hard over there, and the covers. The Hall of Fame couldn't carry my jockstrap. They suck too. And okay, I didn't, back in we'll say the 70s or 80s or even 90s, if somebody would have said, well, your country's going to be taken over by the U.S. I would have said, I think you were working with the Hall of Fame guys, and the colors. No, well, if anybody's been paying attention to what's been going on, who's talking with who, well, it was only when was that? 7-8 months ago? George Creep took a trip over to Britain. Oh, he's talking to Charles. And you're like, what? What is he going to have to offer? Oh, well, it only took the golfer 2 seconds. 2 stinking seconds, and I put it together. And see the gray hair? Well, I'm getting more. Only 2 seconds. Okay, Charles. Okay, if for the people who are unfamiliar with the goings on with Britain and this country, well, we're not going to be Commonwealth too much longer. I'd be shocked if we're not taken over within a year, about a year. Okay. Starts off with that trip over there. Well, what do you think those guys are talking about? Anybody? Well, the golfer knows. Charles. Okay, his health conditions not the greatest. He's not going to be around too much longer. Well, enter the George Creep. White people are dealing with this criminal is beyond me. You know he's a bad guy. You believe everything in the... You're getting sold out. We're getting sold out by Charles. England's gonna get sold out by the Orange Creep. Starting with, you're like, what can he offer him that he doesn't already have? It's not him. It's the family down the road. Well, here's what's down the road. He's telling him, hey, look, if you want some security, for the family, British family in England. How about you just kind of let go of this country right here, this one, and we'll offer you protection. Well, guess who? The Russians. He's not doing a whole lot of pushback. The Orange Creep. He's not doing a whole lot of pushback on the Russians. Well, he's and Ukraine. They don't want peace there. Ukraine is. Don't ask the Orange Creep for anything because he's not going to give you nothing. He putting a squeeze on everybody, and so later on down the road, eventually, well, you kind of hope not, but it'll be too late for this country anyway. It'll be too late by then. See the Russians are closing in. Poland. I just looked up NATO. Poland has put in more into NATO than the U.S. They're like number one. U.S. is number two. Ours, bottom. We're eighth from the bottom. 1.3 or no 4. 1.4 somewhere in there. France, 1.9. You're supposed to have 2%. Okay, here's what else got thrown around. And they're already throwing in the Orange Creep, he was part of the election fixing. Oh, don't worry. He was going to do it here too. He was going to put in a shadow party. Well, CSIS, which is on the spy agency here, they're going to get like memberships. Either them or they hire somebody to get memberships, and then they see what's going on. Well, everybody's going to know. Because they're going to let everybody know. All the other parties. And plus, and here's what else got thrown around. So they were going to not just start a party, but and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of parties. And you're like, well, there's no point. I mean, well, that Polyev, well, he's a sellout. And what's the point? You're not going to be able to vote anyway. Even when they take over, you're not voting. There's people that support the Orange Creep on this side of the border. They're going to say, "Oh no, we're voting." No, you're not. You have better luck voting than the golfer being at a Rush concert. Dream on. Oh, I'm gonna pee myself silly. That's so funny. And Greg Sorter, he's like, "Oh, Russ rocks." They couldn't carry Brian Adams' jockstrap. And Greg Sorter's like, "Where's Brian Adams? Is he in the Hall of Fame?" And they're like, no, 0. And I'm like, Getty couldn't carry Brian Adams' jockstrap. Getty the Butcher into, kid. He sucks. Oh, you want that guy to do the U.S. anthem? Really? Talk about suckers of punishment. That's the worst thing ever. And the worst band ever. Getty couldn't carry my jockstrap. He sucks. And oh, and Hoekstra, the goopball U.S. ambassador. That's a sad sack. That's a poor excuse for a human. Well, he's like number 2 next to the Orange Creep. The The Orange Creep is not going to the good place when it's over. He's going to the same place as, well, Hitler, Mussolini, um, who's that Russian? Okay, Putin. He's not going to the good place either. All those guys would be rubbing shoulders, and it's not where the hell is. No, past that. Not just past, way past that. Oh, and what always comes to mind is like, who's rubbing shoulders with the Orange Creep? Well, Gretzky. Well, I know people are like, oh, there's another sellout. Yep. And I just saw where my pop-up news, they're having like a little tournament in Brantford. Well, it's got Gretzky's name written on. I'm like, why are you keeping that guy's? You couldn't get a bigger sellout on this planet than that guy right there. Mind blowing. So yeah, give it about a year. Well, they said Charles is going to do 2 meetings. It's not money. And they're talking about their issues over in England with Starmer and the EU, and I'm like, when you're talking to Charles has nothing to do with running the country. Why else would you have a prime minister? Like, what is he, like, chopped liver? So in the meantime, they're okay. I don't know who's in the room talking, but they're making sure that doesn't get out to this country, because people are going to get bent out of shape. And the U.S. Embassy, ooh, not a good place to be. You're thinking, oh, this must be the safest place on the planet. Yeah. Don't hold your breath. Hookster, don't hold your breath on that one either. And lucky for him, he's not standing next to the golfer. Oh, I got a couple of bad shoulders. I got some life left on them. I finished him off like a million times in here. Not the Orange Creep. I can't get to him. No, Hookster, no problem. He's on this side of the border. I finished him off a million times. Well, yeah, he says, well, I don't know, what's the problem with people on this side of the border? Well, what's the big deal with 51st? It's not a 50. You're not being nobody's voting, goof. Oh, and then I just saw the other day they took their Medicare away. So if they're not getting it, you're not getting it here. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy what you got, because it's about to disappear. You're going to have even less, because they're going to move the military in. They will be. Like, it won't be like it'll already be taken over. So there's no, animosity. Well, no, well, don't hold your breath on that one either. They're going to set up all kinds of military all over the place. And this country's never had nukes before. Oh, yeah, we're going to have nukes now. Dig in. Well, it's going to be a ride. And for the American people, the good ones, there is good people there. I live with them. I live with them and work with them. There's good people right over there in Michigan. 4 years, like ton of good people over there. I know there is. And anybody who crosses on a regular basis, this country is like officially taken over, you might want to stay away. Because it's not going to be good. As soon as you start talking, people are going to go, oh, this looks like trouble. And just stay away. Don't come in like, I hate to say, unless you have to. Somehow, when you're along the border here, it's like lots of relatives here. I wouldn't be crossing anytime soon. Well, yeah, they're then this other tourism thing. There's like I don't know 10 or 12 states that are in like dire need. Well, you talk to the Orange Creep, he's gonna say, "Hang on, because we're about to take this place over." That's what he's gonna tell him. Just hang on a little bit longer. Oh, and then the farmers. I would have shut off that potash a long time ago. But now they're getting it from Belarus. Not enough. It's not enough to keep up with the demand. Still getting it from here. You don't want the golfer running the place. It'd be Brian Adams all day, every day. No exceptions. Rush? Well, I kick him out. Grigzer is like, Rush rocks. And people so silly. Well, they're the best comedy band ever. They suck. And, well, it's going to be interesting. So, I'm hoping the golfer's wrong a year from now. I'm just not seeing it. I'm sorry. The golfer's luck is just not that good. I didn't want my final years to be dealing with the Orange Creep over there. That's a poor excuse. I'm sorry. He's just bad. They voted him the worst president ever. Oh yeah. Before we go, the Kennedy Center, all the artists are performing. So now they're going to get the trying to sue him or whatever for not showing up. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Take your name off the sad sack of a name. It's the worst name, worst band, worst president ever. I'm sorry. Garbage. Worst one ever. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Anyway, you guys stay warm because it's like kind of cold out there. Not Alberta cold, but close enough. And okay, you rock.